Welcome back, everybody, to the Amplified community, where it is my goal to give you the tools and strategies you need to break the chains of your past so you can unlock the doors to your future. This channel is focused on helping you with self-development, fitness, entrepreneurship, health and wellness, and much, much more. Basically, giving you the tools that you need to be able to break the chains of your past and unlock the doors to your future. Today, we're going to be talking about purpose. And one of the things that I want to talk about is the biggest secret that nobody is telling you about purpose. So stay tuned because we're definitely going to get into the nitty gritty. Before we get started, though, I want to tell you that I come from a broken home where I went through drug addiction, incarceration, and depression several times. But through personal investment, mentorship, and a deep drive for a bigger purpose, I was able to overcome all those negative circumstances and take back control of my life. That's why it is my mission to provide you with a living example that you can also break the chains of your past and unlock the doors to your future. Like I said before, I've had many failures, but I've also had some success. And both of these have contributed to the success that I'm currently having inside my life. So if you're an underachiever and you have a deep desire to manifest a meaningful life and make some money while doing it, this channel is for you. All right, let me get back to what I talked about inside the opening. Here's the big secret about purpose. I hear so many gurus, so many other people saying that once you discover your purpose, that you'll be able to overcome everything, that your life is going to change. You're going to be able to put in the work, start doing amazing things, overcome all type of obstacles once you discover your purpose. That's where I break away with it. I don't believe that our purpose is something that we have to find. Well, they don't say discover, they say find. When you say find, to me, that indicates something that was lost. Discover is uncovering something that's already there. I'm not sure if you're a religious type person. I'm not that deeply religious, but I'm pretty versed inside biblical scriptures and teaching. What you have or what you need is already inside you. You don't have to look outside. You don't have to go find anything. You are your purpose. Just think about that. Think about this. What if your purpose was to be you and figure out exactly who you are for you, and then use all the energy of the universe to manifest that into fruition, to unleash your full potential? Then what if your mission was to, once you find that, to try to teach other people to be able to do the same thing? To me, this is life's purpose. We create purpose all the time. Anytime you need to get up at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, and go to a crappy job that you don't want to go to because you feel like you need this money to take care of your family, you created a purpose. Anytime you decide to stay inside of a crappy relationship because you want your children to have a certain type of nurturing environment, you created a purpose. Anytime you settle for less, right, so that you can get more, you only did this for a purpose. The layman's definition for purpose is not some mystic, magical word. It's just reason. If you can create a reason to do things that you don't want to do all the time, imagine if you could start to create the reasons that you need to align to the results and desires that you want. See, this is the biggest secret that nobody talks about when they talk about purpose. I don't even think that the average person even understands it because they're constantly going by other people's interpretation of how something should be meaningful to them, so many ways that people want to tell us what is success for you, who you should be, who you should love, how you should identify yourself. If you don't make these choices, then the choices that you didn't make were mistakes. Why can't they just be choices that you made? And use your purpose to understand those choices and see why they did not align to the results that you desired and make changes. See, we've been conditioned to categorize so many things that we do or don't do in our life and give them negative or positive connotations, which can either propel us forward or hold us back, that we find ourselves, by just going through the learning curve of life, we end up beating ourselves down. What if we didn't categorize these things? What if these wasn't just like bad choices or evil choices or good or positive choices? They just were choices. And the only thing that gave them a good or bad connotation was based on what we defined as success, not someone else. See, that's the big burden. That's the big lie that so many people are living. And you know what? That was key for me being able to break the chains of my past and really unlock the doors to my future. Because if you know my story, you know that I made tons of mistakes, tons and tons. I'm talking about critical, life-changing mistakes. But once I started learning to see all these pieces to my puzzle as significant and meaningful, this is when I started to become the master of my circumstances. And it put me on the track to manifest myself as a grown man, not a boy, not a male, not an individual, not somebody's representation of who I should be. A grown man where I make choices for myself and the betterment of the people around me. That gave me purpose. But it wasn't something that I was waiting on some big white guy in the sky. Clinton, this was what you were meant to do. This is why so many people waste so many opportunities in life to be able to channel their life force into manifesting the results that they desire out of life, is because we're following these wrong interpretations. Everything you need is already inside you. If that means everything, guess what, man? That's your purpose too at the same time. For me, I look at this. Purpose is not a person, place, or thing or idea. For me, purpose is an energy source, like that taps into the universe. And all you have to do whenever you need it is tap into, better yet, understand that you are a part of this energy source. So there's no drawing from, there's no tapping into. You have an infinite resource of ability to be able to shift reality. You have the ability to be able to take reality from here and manifest it into a physical realm. This doesn't take any special talent, no special skills, no training, no climbing, what is going to the temple, to the mountaintop and getting this, seeing the oracle to get some unknown revelation about what you should do. All it means is finding out this simple. This simple. That's why you need to be staying in tune with this channel right here. All you have to do is figure out what you want to do and why you want to do it. And guess what? You found your purpose. Here's another myth that they don't talk about when it comes down to purpose as well too. You don't have to have one. Why can't you have 100 million purposes? 100 million reasons on why you want to do some things, or 100 million reasons on why you want to get one thing done. Man, I don't know if you can feel that. That energy is so liberating, so powerful. Understanding our internal locus of control is the ability to be able to manifest the results that we desire without someone else giving us permission. That is the big secret about purpose that they don't want to tell you. So there you go. Watch this video a couple times, go over it. It's going to be mind shaking to a lot of people because it goes against everything that we were taught. And for a lot of people, it's going to go against your own personal self-value. That's one of the biggest things you're going to have to do. You're going to have to learn to get out your own way. Get out your own way and understand that you are worth it. You are worth everything that you desire. Because once you really understand that and set those expectations, you'll start to find that the waters will part and make way for you. Your gifts will make way for you. All you have to do is understand that you are your purpose. And your purpose is to figure out who you are and live in that heaven And if you want to take it a step further, you'll share that secret with other people. That's what I'm here to do. So, till next time. Oh, hey, there's going to be a video uploaded every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And sometimes outside those days, I will go live. So make sure if you like this content, if it's something that feels liberating to you, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and also make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you can get updated every time I post a video, because this is going to be some real food for your soul. And it's not going to be that cookie cutter, watered down, typical, traditional, stereotypical version of what people think you should do. I'm going to show you how to be you and enjoy doing it. So remember, each one teach one. Always strive to be the strongest version of yourself. Never compare yourself to average people, or you'll never be more than average. I'm telling you, there's some good shit. You better stick with it. All right.